it's Alice from Contenentrix, and 2012 is finally here, so that means we have a lot of exciting things to share around here. As promised, we're sprucing up and spicing up our monthly preview a little by including a content marketing takeaway. And this month I really wanted to talk about something that's a running theme around here, and that's planning. It's definitely not a glamorous topic, but it's an important one. If you plan content, the content you're going to publish and sell, whether you're selling it or giving it away ahead of time, it makes you way more efficient. It lets you get to your goals, and your work is actually more enjoyable if you know what you're planning to do. Agonizing over topics and what to write about is a drain on you mentally, and it really keeps you from being productive. I preach the importance of planning, and for the most part I practice strict content planning, but actually I was about 2/3 of the way into 2011 I'm getting ahead of myself, and I started to slack off a little, and starting to fly by the seat of my pants really, and I got less done. I was more stressed out about work, so I got back on the horse in the last couple months, and I could tell you it's much easier, and I'm sticking with planning. And you don't have to do it a year in advance or 2 years in advance, just month to month even. It makes it so much easier to sit down and write because you know what you're going to write about. And for me, when I got back into planning that content, I was even able to help some people help me with research prior on some of those more complicated topics. So when I sat down to write, I had all this stuff in front of me, and it was simple. So I do hope that planning will be a focus for you in 2012. Less stress and more productivity, certainly makes it worthwhile. Now, actually at Contentrix, we're actually working on something that is going to make things a little easier for you to get that planning done, and we hope to release that new product line later this month. They're going to be called Content Marketing Accelerators, and I'm going to have more details soon. Of course, there are other tools that you can use, like our free content planning tools at All Custom Content, and you can also pick up Lynette Chandler's free blogging calendar as well. In January, you can also expect our Better Content Marketing course to open up again with actually some really good news attached to it. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already joined us, you're really going to like this. On the blog, Derek is going to be talking about how sending the right message with your blog, hiring guest bloggers, great instructions on creating how-to material, and a lot more. We've also got more tips for planning your content, of course, also putting your content on Kindle, and making sure that your content gets published and out there. How many times have you hired someone or purchased some PLR or even wrote something for yourself and never really did anything with it? We're going to help you prevent that. Now, over at DIY PLR, we've been very busy, and we will continue to be very busy creating ready-made content for you. We're going to be releasing some of our more of our very popular 366 tips bundles, one tip for every leap year this year. We're going to be working on health, finances, and self-care for this month. You can also expect a nice big package on content monetization, and we have bundles about online job searches and email marketing coming as well. Now, switching over to allprivatelabelcontent.com, the monthly memberships have been filled with new content. Some of our members tell us it's like Christmas on the first of every month when they got that. If you're looking for a la carte bundles, just a one-time purchase, we've got some on making fast cash and business ideas coming, so be on the lookout for those. And as always, if you need some fully original, one-of-a-kind content, we're happy to give you a hand at allcustomcontent.com. Whether it's articles, blog posts, reports, email messages, or even transcriptions, we've got you covered. Well, I really look forward to a brand new year and exciting new possibilities, and I do hope you'll be joining me for the journey. Talk to you next month.